Hello, I'm going to be sharing with you what I've learned so far about the Unreal Tournament editor, editor, and um, how it can be used to add characters into the game. Because Unreal Tournament 4, um, it's only got like I don't know half a dozen characters, and just Unreal Tournament 3, Unreal Tournament 2004, and UT99. They all had a lot of characters, and furthermore, they had a lot of custom content. I mean, I remember in Unreal Tournament 2004 running around as Sonic the Hedgehog or, Agent Smith from The Matrix, fun stuff like that. So just trying to get more content into this game, that's, of course, free. And, um, there's a huge community effort behind it. Lots of people are making maps, so I'm just trying to figure out how I can help. And I see kind of a struggle going on as far as uh, lacking characters. So if you would like, or if you're good at making characters, maybe you could pack one out for the Unreal Tournament game and help us out in that regard. So I'm just going to kind of share what I've learned, and I am by no means any good at Unreal Tournament Editor, um, but as you can see, you can get it from Epic. You just pull up your Epic client, and it's one of those things you can download. It's free, of course, and of course mine gives me all kinds of errors. I don't know if yours will or what, but anyway, this is the file. I called it Bones. It's an actual skeleton. I know it can be a little confusing because skeletons can be um, attached to meshes to make characters, and it can be a little confusing. So I just named him Bones instead of Skeleton. Anyway, let's get to it. So just kind of gonna show you how I got where I could see. Oh, that's quite the echo. Okay, so this guy over here, right? So uh, yeah, he's doing that. Well, anyway, I don't want to kill him because I want to use him to test our skeletal meshes. So, we just spawned right over there. We ran across, and here's this guy. So, and I'm doing this from the point of somebody who just downloaded the Unreal Tournament editor and just kind of wants to jump right in and start making stuff. So, anyway, we're gonna stop for a second and just click on him, because you can see he does have over here on the right side, he's got his animation class as the base 3P uh, animation blueprint, and his skeletal mesh is base third person. So it's just the mesh you start out with. Um, and as far as let's change him to something else, we want to keep his animation class the same because that will work in the game. I know that much. So, and it's just yeah, that's confusing. So pretty much any of these, there's like 3 of them. Don't know why there's 3 of them. I'm sure it makes sense to somebody, not me. So let me click off of that. So here we go with our skeletal mesh. This is our, character, and so we just want to change him to something else that will work, that'll be visible and that can move when you push the play button. So really simple stuff. And so we're just going to scroll through here and see if we can find. Okay, so we've got Malcolm, skeletal mesh. Let's click on that and see. Okay, so see how it's just rigid like that. So that's not going to work, and the animation class actually went away. So we're gonna put that back on the third person, and yeah, so he doesn't do anything. So that's not going to work. Um, Necros female third person. This might work. So yes. So she popped into that form. So if we were to click play, first we gotta walk back over to C, and of course there she is, and she's moving around. She's good. She'll work in the game. Of course, textures are all wrong, and her face and arms are glowing. Hey, whatever. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on here, because she's actually in the game. So that's modifying her is not really going to help anything. So we've got the robot. Okay, so yep, robot works. And let's see what else we got over here. Okay, so the Reapers are interesting. These appear to be characters from Unreal Tournament 3, and there he is. He's small, and he's not. He doesn't work with the animation class blueprint, but I believe there was a user named Magno, and he got the the female jester, whoops, not that one, this one, to work. So I know it can be done, but it's beyond me at this point. Even if we were to change it back to the skeleton blueprint, she just stands there and doesn't do anything. So we're just going to keep on looking through these, and these are the meshes for I guess what would have been the vehicles in the game, kind of like the Unreal Tournament 3. Let's see. So yeah, actually, if you look in the description, I can't mouse over it at all, but if you look down beneath, you'll see it says SKVH Nemesis, Games Restricted Access Proto, which I assume means prototype, UT3 vehicles, Nemesis. I mean, I'm more familiar with the Raptor and the Scorpion, and these are all vehicles. So maybe one of you savvy individuals can get those out and get those working, put those in the game. And so, of course, these are weapons. Keep on going down. Okay, so here we're getting into Scar Gib Bones. So this is interesting. So we could get this added to the game. I mean, it's basically a skeleton with a tail. Let's go ahead and check that out. And that might be a good exercise here because, yeah, it's got little facial horns like the Scar, and of course the tail and everything. So yeah, we might do that because we've got the Gib, and I guess Gib means you know, dead. So yeah, maybe we'll do that because I've already done the other one. So escape, and so we're looking for base 3P animation. Of course, we know where to find that, and then the Scar Gib Bones 3P. So this is really simple. What we're going to do is come down here. We're going to find the human male base. Now, you might be able to use any one of these. I don't know. But we're just going to right-click on it, and we are going to duplicate. And now you'll see we've got this thing here. We're just going to rename it to Scar. I don't know how you spell that. Bones. Scar Bones. Sure. All right, so there it is. Now, all we need to do is go up here to Edit, and we want the skeletal mesh and the skeleton mesh. And of course, this is a skeleton, so this can all get pretty confusing. So a skeletal mesh. Let's see. UT character content, and I'm going to have to try to figure it out too. So I think this is the base 3P. I think it's that. No, that looks like. No. That's good because everything. Okay, so this is actually the mesh is what they want. So this would be our Gib, and then this is base Gib Bones. All right, so this is the one I already did, base Gib Bones. But we want the Scar Gib. Did I miss it? Let me just. Gib Skeleton Scar. Okay, so I'm hoping that's the right one. And then Skeleton Mesh is our base 3P skeletal. I don't know, I think it's that. What do we have over here? Base 3P animation blueprint. Oh, it's this. I'm sorry. Base 3P animation blueprint. Okay. And then, what are we doing here? Skeletal Mesh, UT carriage content. Oh boy, I've already forgotten what I've done. I guess I'll just make it again, see if it works. Scar Gib Bones 3P, Gib Skeleton. Guess we'll make these the same. Because this will have our materials, so I know this is the mesh. Maybe this is asking for the skeleton, and this is asking for the animation. Yeah, sure, that sounds great. And I'm not going to mess with this just yet. This is the team materials, the red and blue, and all that stuff. I'm not going to mess with that. We just want to get this made. Of course, this is your first-person arms, so he's going to have the you know, it's going to be a skeleton third-person mesh, so everybody else will see your skeleton, or the skeleton, whatever, and then, of course, your arms that you'll see and the gun are they're not going to look like a skeleton right now. They're just going to look like, you know, any other player, like, I guess, Tay, and so it's kind of a disconnect there, but we can work on that later. Okay, so we just want to compile and save. And that'll save as Scarbones, and we're done in here. Okay, so now we want to test it, right? So we're going to go ahead and click play. Go back in the game, and we'll just kind of mosey on over here. Now, I'm going to hit the tilde key, which in my case is the key right under the escape button. It just looks like kind of a sideways squiggle, and you'll get the console. And you want to be able to see your character, right? So you want to be able to look behind you. So we're going to say behind view, and then space 1, because space 0 is back to first person. So here we are. We're at the regular character there. And so now we need to change our character to see if it works. We're going to change it to Scarbones. So we're going to hit that same key again, that tilde, to bring up the little black box here, and type in the name that we named our character here, S-K-A-R, oops, I'm sorry, we need to set character, so set, C-H-A-R, set char, whatever, and S-K-A-R-J-B-O-N-E-S. Ah, we have magic. Look at that, guys. Oh, he's sideways. Okay. Well, that's okay. We can fix that pretty quick. He's 90 degrees rotated. That's a little bit goofy, but there he is. All right, so let's fix that and go back. So we're going to go and edit our Scarbones. And here on transform, we're going to go to rotation, and it's on the z-axis. Okay, so and it's going to be a negative, because basically because I've done this before. Negative, and again compile and save, and we're done with that. And let's test again. So I'm just going to go through this really fast. I've already done it once at this point. So tilde key, behind view, space 1, and we get that, and tilde, set char, space, S-K-A-R-J, B-O-N-E-S, and look at that, he is 90 degrees rotated, and now he is in the proper orientation. Alrighty, so go close up on his tail there. I was trying to get his face, just kind of an easy way up against this wall, but let's see if we can do a taunt, and that'll kind of, oh yeah, okay, that's inappropriate. It's totally inappropriate there, guy. All right, now we can jump. We can pick up. Oh, good grief, that's loud. Yeah, so that is a quick and dirty on how to do that. So then well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to go back to the first person. Let's see, behind view 0, and we're back to the first person. You'll notice, or I guess when he dodges. No, not when he dodges. Anyway, you can barely see his hand there. Of course, it's not the skeleton, like I said. And okay, so we're done with this. Now we need to package it for the game. Okay, so we're just going to leave our cursor on this. We're going to come up here to share and share a character. And here's our Scarbones, and we want to click on that. Okay, so oh, I've got Firewall's telling me it's trying to make files. It's trying to make lots of files. Okay, and so here we go, and it's going to run through this, and I'll come back when it's done. This takes just a few minutes while it packages the character. Oh, before we get done, there's one thing I forgot. We need to give him a unique name, which untitled character is pretty lame. So I've already titled one Bones. We're going to do S-K-A-R-J. Oh, it's actually 2 A's, I'm sorry. S-K-A-A. I've probably been doing that the whole time, driving somebody crazy. S-K-A-A-R-J Bones. Okay. And even though, all right, we can change it in the other one too. So we're going to compile. We're going to save. Done with that. Rename. All right. So now hopefully everything's right with the world. And we can, again, share our character, Scar Bones. Yes, yes. All right. And so let it go ahead and figure itself out there. Make our pack. And of course our pack will be able to share on UTCC or whatever hub you want to upload and share your pack to. Of course, in the the first part, we just want to bring it over into our game and test it out. And I'll show you how to do that too. Again, this tutorial is just for a quick and dirty rundown on how to get a character into the game as fast as possible, and you can build your skills from here. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so content package successfully. Would you like to share it now? If you share this content, it will be uploaded to UT file storage, so it can be shared with your friends if you start a game server using this content. So it doesn't really apply. Maybe it would have applied if the game had made it out of alpha. But I'm just going to open the window to packaged content directory, and here we are. So here's my original bones, and then here's my Scar bones. And my goodness, that's teeny tiny, 4 KB. That doesn't seem right, but boy, that's really small. We're going to try it anyway. So I keep my game directory on my warp drive, my W drive. So Epic Games, Unreal Tournament, content, packs. And here's all the packs that have come from just various games, as far as like mutators and stuff, and maps, and various different things. So we're gonna put this into our packs folder and fire up Unreal Tournament. And see if it will work in the game. Single player versus bots, but we want to go to player settings to try to find our character. Alright, character, robots, here's Scar Bones. And sure enough, there's our bones with our detail, so we know it's the right one. Let's get that helmet off of it. Alright, he's still got sunglasses. Okay, he looks pretty cool. He looks like he's about ready to frag some people. So, we're done with that. Custom. Hope you can hear me over the music. Goodness. Takara, that's fine. One of my favorites. Shout out to Moxnix. Thank you, sir. One other guy, sure. Right now, we're going to have to put on the gravity because he's fixed it, but we should be good there. Again, we're just trying to see our character. Characters to play with.
The match is starting. Three, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Anyway, okay, so here we go. We've got our character in the game. He's little font thing there. Alright, so we'll go back, kind of like we did in the editor, same button. Behind 0, back to regular usual stuff. Oh yeah, go grab it, float. And of course, now you're ready. Scar skeleton to frag some bots or some players. Only friendly frags. Don't. So,
characters.